Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be providing you with an update on the all-new 2022 Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite after using it for about 3 to 4 months. Let's go ahead and jump in. Now, first things first, to those of you who have been following the channel for a while, this may sound repetitive, right? Simply because I've already made an update video after using this guy here, the 2022 model of the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite for about 2 months. This time around, I'm making one after using it for about 4 months. We're coming pretty close to 4 months. So this may sound repetitive, but either way, I appreciate you stopping by to watch this. But anyways, between then and today, not much has changed. So this video has been made for the benefit of maybe a lot of newcomers, a lot of people who are discovering the channel for the very first time. They're trying to get, some intake, some ideas on what to expect after having used this guy here for about 4 months. But anyways, nothing has changed since my 2 months update. I tend to use this guy a lot simply because it's super portable. Even my wife grabbed this tablet every now and then. Even the kids, they grab it and watch their shows on it. I mean, I have a bunch of tablets, but every now and then they tend to go for this one simply because it's a light tablet. It feels dense. It does feel dense, but it's still very, very portable. I've noticed that a lot of people looking for tablets that they'll be on the road with, tablets that they're going to be whipping around, going all over the place with. Many of those people tend to consider the Tab S6 Lite, and the Tab S6 Lite does deliver in that capacity. This is a fantastic tablet for that type of scenario. But anyway, so going back to my update here, in terms of just the physical appearance of the tablet, nothing new there. No scratches. I tend to take good care of my tablets. If you do the same with yours, you will be just fine. Some people ask me whether they should buy, a screen protector for this. I personally do not have one here. But then again, if you remember, the S Pen on Samsung tablets in general have that soft touch pen, so they tend not to damage the display. Now, the pen itself will of course wear off over time, and you will need to go ahead and replace, like I did with my old Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite. I actually replaced one not too long ago. But anyway, so you will replace that. But in terms of just the way it affects the display, it shouldn't cause any scratches. But if you still want to go ahead and pick up a screen protector for your tablet, I suggest you go for just the regular screen protector, not the matte one. When you go for a matte screen protector, the surface is a little bit grooved in a way where when you use the S Pen, it will actually eat up that tip faster than something that's a lot more smooth would. But anyway, I digress. That's just a way of saying that I do not have a screen protector and I don't have any scratches on this display. So in terms of physical features, everything still works the same, no dings. It's well built. Like I said, it feels very dense. It's a very well built tablet, so don't expect it unless of course you've been dropping it. But I've never dropped this one, so I don't have any scratches, any dings, so that's what you should be expecting after 4 months of using this tablet. Now, in terms of the internals, well, actually, let's go ahead and talk battery first. Battery life, of course, it remained the same, right? And this is early. It's only been 4 months, so it's a little early to really expect to see some high level of degradation from the battery. So in terms of battery life, I'm still getting a full day plus more based off of my level of usage, and I'm a power user in case you were not aware. So if you are going to be a power user, you should see roughly a day. Actually, I did say a day over. I confused that with my S7. So with this one, I see a day, not a day plus. I see about a day because the battery here is about 7,040 milliamp, I believe. So for power users, you may kill this battery by the end of the day, and it's fast charge at up to 15 watts. So it's not necessarily the fastest thing to charge here. So make sure that you allocate the amount of time that you use here appropriately, right? So if you know that you're going to be out there for a long time, make sure that, you use it in a way you don't run out of battery while you're still out. Unless, of course, you have a way to charge it. But even if you do, it's kind of a slow process, not as slow as a 7.5 watt, from way back in the days. It's fast charge up to 15 watt. But if you've used other devices that fast charge up to 30, 45, 65, then you know that 15 is relatively slow, relatively, not, objectively so, but just relatively slow. So make sure to keep that in mind. With that said, the battery is still very good. After 4 months, you should not expect the battery. You should not be seeing any crazy things happening with the battery. Cameras, same cameras that we have. I don't use this camera that often when I use the tablet. Again, like I said, these cameras are typically good for scanning documents. What you have here is an 8 megapixel camera on the back there, and what you have on the front is a 5 megapixel. So you're not looking for these to take your highest quality IG pictures, right? So these are literally just for you to go ahead and scan a document, take a picture of the document, send, somewhere, and you are pretty much good to go. Now let's go ahead and jump in the performance of this guy here. It is loaded, of course, with the Snapdragon 720G. That's the only thing that was, updated when compared to the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite from 2020. So in case you were not aware, this is a remake of a tablet that came out in 2020. With the same name. In 2020, it was dropped and it was called the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite. This year around, Samsung dropped this one, calling it the 2022 Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite. And they did that simply based off the fact that they changed the chip on the inside. This is much faster than what you had on the previous generation. But anyway, so Snapdragon 720G loaded here. When it comes down to mid-range tablet, that is a good mid-range level, right? 720G, especially given how much it costs. I think you can pick up this guy for like $240, $260 from Best Buy, which, by the way, is a discounted price. That's not the regular price. I believe the regular is like $330 or $350. I don't remember. But anyway, you can find this for like $260, and that is a great price for this tablet. I will put the links in the description. If you are in the market for something like this, if you can find it for $260, go for it. So I'm going to track and see if I'm going to track some deals, see if I can find some stuff and put different links in the description if you're interested. But anyway, performance as of now is good, just like it was, a month or 2 months ago. However, something did happen about 3-4 weeks ago. I don't remember specifically. The tablet was lagging big time. I'm not sure what was causing that. So much so that I ended up having to do a hard reset of, factory reset and, restart from scratch and, synchronize and put all my stuff back in it. And it was still doing it. And then it got better. Then for some reason, the battery started draining really fast for like 3 days. And I made sure that I was using just this tablet just to kind of monitor what was happening. And then all of a sudden, it just fixed itself. I can tell you what really happened there. I don't know if any of you guys have experienced that, or if you're currently experiencing that. If you're experiencing some level of battery drainage for like 2 days in a row, and then all of a sudden it gets better. I'm not sure if you are experiencing that, but either way, that happened pretty close to a month ago. But now everything is back in order. Everything is working normally here. So that's the only major update that I have on this tablet here as far as using it for about 4 months now. I'm thinking it's something more that had to do with Android 12 itself as opposed to the tablet as a whole, because like I said, it's been 3-4 weeks now, and it's been working without any additional issues. The S Pen is working just fine, so no need to go into details. I've made a full review of the tablet already. If you are looking to get more details in terms of what this tablet is about, make sure to watch that review that I've made on this tablet. And if you even want to learn more about the older one, you can watch the video that I made comparing this one to the older one and gather additional information to help your purchasing decision. In terms of the display still looks good to me. Some people have been seeing a tint of green at the bottom of their display. I know I've seen some comments saying that, but I personally have not experienced that. It may just be their units, or I'm not sure. I couldn't tell, but mine is totally normal. It's that same TFT display, right? 1200 by 2000 for the resolution. So pretty good, for entertainment, playing games, watching videos and all that good stuff. If you're not looking for anything like OLED display, you should be just fine with this one. Anyway, let me know what your questions. Do you own this tablet? What has your experience been like so far? Make sure to share that in the description, in the comment section. Rather, if you have any additional questions about the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite here, the 2022 model here, make sure to put your questions in the comment section. I'm going to try to get to it like I always do. Even if I don't, we are a family. A lot of people will be chiming in like they always do. And I truly appreciate to see, that type of, dynamic here on this channel here. So I'm looking forward to your questions, looking forward to your comments. I will catch you in that comment section like I already said. Make sure to share this video if you know anyone who will be interested or who is in the market for this particular tablet. Make sure to like, of course, subscribe if you haven't done so already. I will catch you also in the next video. Up until that next video, of course, as always, stay safe out there.